Go.
Okay. Hello, my name is Anna Rogers, and I've recently read Evie Fishkin's book, I'm Not Stupid, I'm Right-Brained. And originally I got this book for my oldest daughter because I homeschool my 5 kids, and schooling with her has been arduous. And I think mostly after reading the book, I realize now it's because I was looking at it wrong. So, and I also, well, I'll start with the things that I've learned from the book that have really changed my life. Mostly the fact that you need to love to learn is really important. It really is really important, and that's something Evie truly convinced me of. And so I feel like it's giving me a new light to challenge my homeschool methods and give me inspired me to challenge my children in the ways that they learn best. Another thing that helped me is overcoming the differences in my different children and overcoming the differences in my brain type and my husband's brain type. I think if we can learn how we all work, Evie helps us learn how our brains work much better, and so I'm able to I think understand and sympathize with my children on a new level. Another thing was that I grew up in public school and learned a traditional method of learning is really forced learning, and I found that it just doesn't work well with me. But I, being a people pleaser, understood that if I could try really hard and do well, that eventually I would get the grades that I needed. But what ended up happening is it went against the grain of who I was, and I found myself having an internal struggle that I didn't understand. It says here, children and adults learn when they want to learn. Forced learning only creates a hatred for learning. We push knowledge in one ear and out the other. The love of learning is one of the best gifts we can give our children. And I think that I realized that the way I learned and the way, and in some parts the way I've been teaching my children is really robbing them of the opportunity to love learning. And so for my children's sake, this has been a transforming book for me. But on an even more serious note, I understand to a greater degree the challenges that I have in my marriage. My husband, he hasn't read this book yet, but I'm going to make him, is a very different brain type than I do. And because of that, he doesn't understand me, and I also don't always understand him, and it causes a lot of strife. I believe that understanding how my brain works, accepting how my brain works, and learning how to work with it and doing the same with my husband's brain is going to help me sympathize with him more, accept him for where he's at, in return be able to love him better. So this book to me is not just about your brain type or how we learn, but ultimately how we love. So I feel like I will never be the same, and I don't say that in a cliche I'm not saying that because people might expect me to say that. I truly am saying it because this book brought tears to my eyes many times, and I'm very thankful for the vision that Evie has to change people's lives by helping them understand one another and learn how to love one another. And that's it.